not just distros actually, other software as well, just getting them to step up and actually fix their shit. But the funniest thing that's coming out of this is something that's been appearing in my comment section. There is this, I guess you'd call it a conspiracy theory going around that the entire, like, Pop! OS breaking, Linus not knowing how to fix it, is like a conspiracy. It's like Linus did this on purpose. That's the idea that we see, that I've been seeing, like, that I've been seeing floating around. So here's one of them. Does no one else find it odd, of all the YouTubers to epic fail on Linux, it's one of the most popular and notorious tech YouTubers. Notorious generally has, like, a negative connotation, but sure, we'll go with notorious. YouTubers in existence, over not reading a single prompt on a command line, and manages to completely overwrite a system that a 10-year-old could manage if not build. No. Clearly not. Clearly a 10-year-old couldn't do this because Linus deleted his system. I'm aggravated by the idea that Linus could have managed something like this on accident. It's not just fishy, it's flat out suspicious. Whoa. Oh, maybe maybe this is on purpose. Maybe Linus is trying to, like, maybe he's trying to slander Linux for views. Like, this is the idea that I keep seeing floating around. Linus is doing this for the views. Linus is failing this challenge for the views. For the views. For the views. Like, no. No, like, I don't need to explain why that is dumb. Or if Linus has a smooth sailing experience as Luke, there'll be no drama. No drama means no attention. No attention means no views. Like, why do I need to explain this to you? Linux isn't like this gold mine of views. Like, you're not, like, people aren't, they're not desperately searching for Linux content. Like, that's not how this works. Linux is a very small topic. All of the attention that Linux is getting is mainly from, like, outside of the Linux world. This idea that Linus intentionally failed to get views does not make any sense, because there's so many things that Linus could actually lie about that would get him views. He could go and be like, oh, Windows 11 is a good operating system. Like, just make a video saying Windows 11 is good. People don't think Windows 11 is good. That will already get people to click on it. He could talk about how the Steam Deck is going to fail, how it's going to flop, how, it doesn't make any sense in the system. Like, these are all things that Linus could actually talk about that would be massively clickbaiting and would actually be lying. Actually, well, yeah, no, look, Windows 11 can be good in some ways, but, like, the point I'm getting at here is Linux isn't this thing. Like, Linux isn't this, like, super cool topic that everybody cares about. Like, that's not how it is. It's just not. This isn't a GPU launch. This isn't a CPU launch. This isn't an Apple event. This is running Linux and doing gaming. I think because of things like the Steam Deck launch, or at least, I guess, the now delayed launch, I think because of things like that, there is certainly a lot of eyes, especially not just on gaming, but on Linux gaming. Not just on Linux, but on Linux gaming. And that seems to be sort of replicated in the views that I've been getting as well. There's clearly more eyes in this space than there otherwise would be, but I don't think there's so many eyes that would get Linus to completely sell out. Like, I don't understand this idea that Linus is, like, this, like, he's trying to manipulate his viewers, like, that he's this, like, maniacal genius when it comes to, like, creating content. Like, he's just a dude. Like, I don't know how to say this, but, like, these are actual problems that exist on Linux. That's just how it is. Like, that, you may not like that, and you may not want to fix them because it might be good for new users, and you don't want more new users on the platform, but this is something that, like, legitimately happened. Like, this isn't something that was just, like, pulled out of thin air. Yes, Linux has actual problems that may need to be addressed, and you know, in many ways, don't properly get addressed. But, hey, people are going to have their ideas about what's actually happening. There's nothing you can really say about that. You can just be like, yep, haha, funny, 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 funny. That's great. I believe you. Okay, I believe you.